Hello everybody. The topic I'm going to explain you now is equilibrium in macroeconomy and changes in equilibrium. After the completion of this video lecture, you will be able to know what is equilibrium in macroeconomy, how can equilibrium change due to increase in aggregate demand or decrease in aggregate demand, how can equilibrium change due to increase in aggregate supply or decrease in aggregate supply. Before moving forward, I would suggest you to note these references for better practice and exam preparation. I would also suggest you to copy all links given in description and paste them in Word file. Now coming to the equilibrium in macroeconomy. Macroeconomy is the branch of economics which discusses the economy as a whole, and equilibrium in macroeconomy takes place at a point where aggregate demand and aggregate supply curves meet each other. So equilibrium price level and equilibrium output is determined. In this graph, real GDP or output is shown on x-axis, price level is shown on y-axis, aggregate demand is negatively sloped and aggregate supply is positively sloped. So equilibrium takes place at point E where price level is P and output is Y. Now coming to the changes in equilibrium due to increase and decrease in demand. Suppose there is increase in aggregate demand in economy, then equilibrium will change as shown in this figure. We will draw an initial equilibrium at point E where price level is P and real GDP is Y or output is Y. Increase in aggregate demand shifts aggregate demand to the right from AD to AD1, and new equilibrium will now take place at E1 where price level is P1 and it has increased, real GDP is Y1 and it has also increased. So rise in aggregate demand not only increases output of the economy but it also leads to higher prices. Secondly, if there is fall in aggregate demand, then aggregate demand shifts to the left, and as per this figure, initial equilibrium is at point E where price level is P and real GDP is Y. Decrease in aggregate demand will shift aggregate demand curve from AD to AD2. New equilibrium will take place at E2 and where price level is P2 and output is Y2. So we can see that fall in aggregate demand has resulted in fall in price level as well as real GDP or national output of the country. Thirdly, we can see the change in equilibrium in macroeconomy due to change in aggregate supply. If there is rise in aggregate supply curve, aggregate supply will shift to the right, and as per this figure, initial equilibrium is at point E where price level is P and real GDP is Y. Increase in aggregate supply shifts aggregate supply curve to the right from AS to AS1. New equilibrium will take place at E1 where price level is P1 and real GDP or national output is Y1. So we can see in this graph that price level decreased but real GDP or national output increased. Lastly, equilibrium may change due to fall in aggregate supply. Whenever there is fall in aggregate supply curve shifts to the left, and as per this figure, initial equilibrium is at point E where price level is P and real GDP is Y. Fall in aggregate supply shifts aggregate supply curve to the left from AS to AS2, and new equilibrium is at point E2 where price level is P2 and national output or real GDP is Y2. Now we can see that price level has increased and real GDP has decreased because of lower aggregate supply in the economy. And what shifts aggregate demand and aggregate supply curves? I have already explained these concepts in previous video. If you are interested to know the factors that shift aggregate demand and aggregate supply curve, then you are advised to see my previous videos.